What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Alex. Finally back after my 1 week ban. Um, trying to do this whole like disclaimer thing where it's like, we're doing this fictitious storyline kind of a thing. Apparently it worked for other people. I don't know if that was the problem. I don't know. Cool thing is I think we finally have a solution. We're working on the details right in the back end right now. And if y'all are familiar with Spiritually Raw, they deal with like a lot of the woo-woo stuff, and they do interviews. They just give people a chance to kind of talk about whatever they're doing, not right, wrong, or indifferent. Just giving people, because it's so much has been censored from a lot of us, and so that's kind of what they cater to. Working with them, working with how they actually have their channel set up, but kind of like as a sub channel type of thing. Because one of the things with this show, I have been doing this for the last year and a half now. We are officially in March of 2022. Like that's so hard for me to like comprehend, but I digress. So for the last year and a half, my team had said, look, you need to go on. We're going to give you downloads. Not necessarily like as a quote unquote like truther or like news or anything like that kind of a channel, but more as like, what is going on? What is the collective? Yes, a lot of it has to do with the news cycle. And then that's probably, I said something I wasn't supposed to. And, I got kicked off for the last week, and this is uncensored. And, I was just talking with someone before we hopped on, and I was talking to her, because I was like, look, I feel a lot of resistance, and it's not that I don't want to do this as more as it is like, I just want to unleash. I just want to go balls to the wall, unfiltered, and I can't because I have to be mindful. And I was like, so I'm feeling that resistance, and I was like, I hate it. I'm if you've watched my show, I've talked about this, because I want to be able to just unleash, however it comes out, right? And of course, agendas doesn't always they don't like it, so whatever. So there are some things, but it is looking like where it's like, buy me a coffee. So like how they have it set up is like, you decide how much you paid. It starts at like $3.33 a month. And there's a lot more things to expand on past then. So there's like a lot of stuff in the works. I'm excited because this is also taking it to a whole new thing on doing different shows, things that like have been put on my heart on being able to really go deep on, right? Anyways, so that's what's been going on with me this last week. And just, I took the opportunity. I was like, cool, this is a sabbatical. What can I sit down with that maybe I didn't have the time? And so out of it came some beautiful processing and things that are just, that next step, that next evolution for me personally. And so last week we had that beautiful, beautiful portal. I was getting so many downloads. Let me show you something. I don't know if you guys can see it. So this was a download I got. Whoa, I'm gonna break my stuff. I've definitely been downloading light language. My kids got to it, so it's not as awesome as it was. And I have one other one I'll show you guys. Let me see. Can't see it. So this was another one that came out of it. Downloads I was randomly getting. It was beautiful. Wow. But I'm excited. I'm in my PJ pants still. I haven't had seen any people's. It's a nice thing about working from home. You're like business up top and party on the bottom or whatever it is. But anyways, let me know, y'all, in the chat how last week's portal had affected you. I'd love to hear from y'all as well, because it was magical. And, I was like, maybe that was the divine timing saying you need to rest for a minute and just kind of like tune into this energy. And maybe that's what that was last week. Maybe it wasn't, I did anything specific to like piss off the algorithms or did anything wrong. Maybe that was my command to just rest. And so then, of course, I'm coming back on our new moon, which is today in Pisces, where there's a lot of the deep feelings. And so we're going to change it up a little bit. She was cute, the woman I was talking to about the subscriptions and stuff, working with Spiritually Real. She's like, just don't see anything that'll get you kicked off your channel. Hold out for like another week. I was like, I got you, boo. I was like, I made it this far. I was like, I need this problem resolved. I want this problem resolved because then I can serve the collective higher. It's coming from a place of I'm not serving in my full capacity because of these restrictions. How do I get around this? And you might be feeling the same thing too. And so this is a very beautiful and magical time. It is a beautiful, beautiful, just everything. Everything is going on right now is just so magical. And today is a beautiful place to start anew, especially if like maybe to get like just totally raw. There were some things at the beginning, like as I was starting on in December that I wanted further along, by now and stuff like that. And I had started to kind of beat myself up about it, like, well, you should be further away. And it's like, hold on, hold on. First of all, we need to hold space for ourselves. We need to be able to say it's not right, wrong, or indifferent. We need to come up with ourselves with love. And so, like, as we go through the exercises today, it got brought up again. And in my downloads this morning was remember when you were back there and you were really hard on yourself and just really negative? You need to hold space and love and allow yourself to create into that next step, that next evolution, that next aspect of what it is you are called to do. We're called to heal. Oh my gosh, there's so much of that going on right now. What are you being called to heal? Because remember, when you heal your soul, you're peeling back these layers and you're healing your soul, that you are able to then divinely step into your calling, which increases your vibration. And as a whole, your soul's lineage, if you will, right? The multiple lives and just this soul that is you and just this fleshly suit, you start to vibrate higher as a whole, regardless of the previous traumas, whether it was another lifetime, earlier in this lifetime, wherever it kind of manifested. You start to heal these things as you peel these layers back, right? And you're vibrating higher and higher because of just you're healing that lineage, right? Oh, I love it. Yes. Yeah. Healing. And that's where we can start anew today. And of course, I have my heart chakra. I was like, yes, that is beautiful. We're totally going to hold a place of love and gratitude for ourselves. I am going to do something a little bit different when we come and call into our manifestation. So I hope you guys like it because this is definitely something that I listen to. It pulls me right into the manifestation mode. And I'm just like, yes, baby, let's do this. Like my body is just like energized by it. So I hope y'all have the similar sensations or something better. If not, when we get to that point. So yeah. Let me know in the chat how y'all are doing. How are y'all feeling? How are things affecting you right now? Um, because that's the other thing too about this platform that we're looking at is that I'll have the chat. I can still engage live. We can, do these things. And yeah. So super excited. If y'all haven't already, I want y'all to get a pen and paper. I'm going to go grab my water really quick, but grab a pen and paper. So, because we are going to be doing some writing, we are going to be doing some prompts. We're going to be walking through that so that y'all can really just call forward what it is you need to release, especially if it's some sort of traumas or upsets or hurts from the past, right? Being able to hold space and love feeling from that aspect or feeling from that place and that aspect of your being and being able to really just step into that healing, right? So grab a pen and paper. I'm going to grab my water really quick. Be right back. Excuse me. Yeah, Jack says he was feeling less than well the last couple of days. I can super relate to that. Make sure y'all are getting lots of hydrating, first of all, super important. Um, I drink at least 4 to 5 of these. I put or they're vitamins, right? It's actual content. Excuse me. I don't have any brand that I like to, I guess, support, if you will. Just make sure you look at the facts on it and making sure that it's got some good stuff, and you kind of look into the companies, because that'll definitely help during this time. Because also during the new moon, it is a known time to have decreased energy. So you're going to have, just make sure you're resting more. Maybe give yourself an extra half an hour before bed or even in the morning. That's exactly what I did this morning. Actually, it took me about 45 minutes longer, but I was like, my body needs this. My mind needs this. We're just going to be a little delayed. Everything is going to be fine. It's going to be perfect. I declare it, right? Make sure you don't fall into these negative patterns, especially thoughts, especially if we're insanely critical of ourselves. But if it does come up, this is also going to be perfect, because that might be another time too. There might be things, ooh, I just got that download. There's going to be things that you need to process. And other people watching this, and I've been doing the same thing. So it's like, not like I'm singling anybody out. I've been doing the same thing too. And I get a flash of like what I go through, and they're like, there you go. That's what you're supposed to say or talk about, whatever. And it's exactly what, I've been doing. I've been peeling back my layers. I've just been allowing myself to be exposed, like super vulnerable with myself, and allowing myself to stand there naked and be like, yes, girl, all the things, right? And allowing yourself to be vulnerable with you, because when we are vulnerable with ourselves, that can be fucking scary, y'all. Like, for real. It can be legitimately terrifying, where we're just like, mm-mm, I don't want to look over there. That's mm-mm. And allow yourself. This is the most, this time, new moons and stuff, this energetic cycles that we're all on is perfect for allowing these vulnerable things to come up so we can love on them. And that's what our meditation is going to be about today, is literally having that gratitude for just where we're at, right? Right, wrong, or indifferent. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what comes up. Allowing ourselves to love on and be able to hold space for ourselves, right? Be able to enter into that love and that joy, and being able to just say it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be bawling your eyes out. It's okay to feel angry or ashamed or upset. It's okay. There's no judgment here. And being able to sit and look yourself in the face and say, I love you. You are beautiful. You are divine. You're amazing. And it's okay if, the dog didn't get walked today. It's okay if I'm not at the goal I said I was going to be at, and we just had to be there because we have these things to do. It's okay that you're not there. It's okay that you're sitting where you are. But one of the most beautiful times that we're going to work on, which is why I told you all to get the pen and paper, because we're about to do our prompts. What is it you want to heal? What is it you want to make better? What is it you want to improve on? And this is that time to be like, right now, I declare it. I want to make, or I am, I make $10,000 a month. I make $15,000 a month in income and revenue, whatever it might be. And sticking with something positive and really holding that space, which, side note, I will be sending out. We'll be launching it in the next couple of days. I do have a manifestation class. It will be for sale. I will let folks know when I have the exact link up in our newsletter. So if you are interested, it's a free newsletter. I don't spam you, I promise. There's some people that's like, I've gotten emails I had to unsubscribe from because I was getting like 7 or 8 like a day. It was insane. I'm like, too much. I don't do that, I promise. When we have stuff coming out, and it's a workbook, it's a video, there's meditations, there's all kinds of stuff like that really just pulls you into that. So it's a lot deeper. So it's, you want to expect a couple hours to dedicate to it, or break it up, because it is broken up so you can do it in pieces, because it is so long. But it's meant to be something very deep and immersive. So during these times of the manifestations and just calling in the new, could absolutely be something super helpful. So sign up for our free newsletter. It's in the links in the description, wherever you're at. And while you're there, make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already, because that helps me get out with the algorithms. And especially with stepping into this new uncensored I will still have some content on here, but there's going to be a lot more over there, especially the ones like this, where it my we're going to be doing some schedule changes with all of this once I kind of get everything figured out. Which is okay. It's divine. It's beautiful. But with that same time, I can really step into where I can unleash and actually be uncensored. So super excited. What is up, y'all? I am so excited. We got Jack and Sharn, Greg. I am super excited, y'all. If you didn't catch it already, grab a pen and paper. We are about to do our prompts for today. And what do you call it? Once you start thinking about what it is, maybe a problem, or what is it that you want to improve on, anything, right? It could be relationships. It could be like right now, I'm totally vulnerable, my relationship with my kids, and being able to help them through their shit. They're still working on a lot of their stuff, a lot of their traumas, they're still healing. And it's like, a lot of things have been super chaotic, because don't forget, they're also feeling the energies too, y'all. You're feeling it. If you're feeling it, your kids are feeling it that much more intense, because they are just uniquely and divinely, connected still. They haven't been washed out by the world, desensitized, shunned, where they're like, oh, now as adults, right, we have to figure out again, be like, oh yeah, I remember having these gifts. Oh yeah, there's that trauma that pops up that I got to resolve because I shunned it for this reason, or however that works. If you're my age, if you're a little bit younger, a lot younger actually, you might not have had such negative experiences. Usually I would say people in their 30s and above, you probably have had these experiences. And if you have, that's okay. But what do you want to sit with? What do you want to improve? And if you haven't already, I want you to start writing as I'm just talking, and just think about the different things. And then if you have all the things, excuse me, if you have all the things written down that you would like to, just make better, improve, something like that, I want you to reword it so it's a purely positive sentence. It is like mine. My relationship with Adrian is bountiful, healthy, beautiful, and fun. So it's present tense. It's, something that you are positively able to claim it, declare it, think about it, feel it. Ooh, feel it for sure. How do you want to feel it? Because how we express that, how we encounter that is so important. So if you have already written out all the things areas and things that you want to improve, get very specific in a purely positive way and write it out. Don't forget to say what's up in the chat, y'all, if you guys are watching live, or even if you're watching on the replay, because, we do get notifications about that. So hopefully y'all have already got all these things put together. So if you're just hopping on one side, you want to make sure of your paper, pen and paper, get a pen and paper. On the one side, write down the things that you want to improve on. Write down, just whatever things that are coming up, right, that you can make better somehow. And then when you do that, on the other side, I want you to make a sentence purely positive, as if it's already done and that the task is complete. Like you now have the thing, or you are living with the whatever, right? In a very purely positive way. No, I'm no longer fat, for instance. If like, oh, I want to lose pounds, be like, I no longer think I'm fat. Like, that's not helpful, because the universe is just going to say yes. So, my body is more healthy. My body is more or my body is physically toned. Things like that, right? Just it's so important that we pay attention to what we're saying and that we become aware of what we're saying. That's the hardest thing, is to actually be able to sit with being aware. And if someone triggers you with something they say, I really, especially right now, I want to encourage y'all to just not react, sit with and hold space for what it is they're saying, because it is so important that we can, because they, you know what, they might have totally been like projecting and like been a total ass for no reason. Totally valid. Might actually have happened. But it could have also been that they're showing you a side of yourself and expressing things, because when they're bringing it up, it gives you a chance to heal. And when you start to heal, then you start to, your body as well. Like, I'm still working on my journey, right? And that's okay, because it's beautifully divine where I am at right now, right here. And how I'm showing up is in my, most authentic way, exactly how I was divinely created. And even though I'm not where I quote unquote think I should be, that's okay. And it's okay, you're at where you're at too. Just, I want y'all to focus on loving yourself and getting ready to step into that next phase. Once you have because you've already called it, you've already won. You've already won this. You have already won. You've already succeeded. You're already, whatever the things that you want to do have already come to pass. All right. So that's one of the biggest things I want y'all to focus on. All right, y'all. So as you are now, I'm assuming even if you don't have a pen and paper, you're like, oh, Alex, I don't have access to it, whatever, or, for whatever reason, can't do it on your phone. I want you to at least just think about it. Okay. I just feel the need to say that. So that's probably for someone, likely not for everyone, but probably for someone who's watching this. All right, y'all. I want to call a prayer in, especially, oh yeah, let me know if anybody has any prayer requests, things that we need to focus on. Please let me know in the chat. I will check in while I'm praying us in if you have anything, so we can all pray about and just hold space for it too, right? I'm calling in the expanded self, the expanded mind, the divine consciousness, the divine one, the one with ourselves, with our creator, with our expanded consciousness, being able to tune into the divine on how it is divinely created in this moment, right here, right now, in this time, that we are able to fully heal, step into that place of vulnerability with ourselves, knowing that it is coming from a space of love, and having the care and compassion to be able to step into our divinely guided selves, to be able to step into that place of love and sincerity and just rest, where we can breathe and hold that space and that love and that joy and that just tenderness for ourselves. I declare this to be a time for healing for just the world. My God, everything that's going on, whether it's really actually going on or people are just stressing out and freaking out the way they have in past previous events lately. Who knows? And, our creator knows, our expanded consciousness knows. But here on Earth's side, we may not always be aware, and that's okay. That is okay with where we're at, what we believe, how we believe it, what we've got going on. It doesn't matter right now. What matters is that we are able to hold space for ourselves, for the people who are tuning into this, how we are all energetically connected and one, and just how we divinely impact each other. Because when we can hold space for our shit and the things that come up that we're scared to look at, we can heal our soul, we can heal ourselves, we can tap into that divine space. And just breathe. Breathe into this healing. Breathe into this space. Breathe into this moment. In this loving space. I call into existence right now for every single person watching this, either intentionally or otherwise, that they are divinely connected to this time, this space, this place happening right now. I declare this healing, love, vitality, energy, beautiful blessings abound for every individual watching this. And I declare it all to happen right now. And so it is. Amen and amen. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm excited. All right. So all these judgments and things that we're holding on to ourselves, that's going to be our first step. And then the next step is going to be our manifestation and calling this in. All right, y'all. So get that paper out if you have it handy, or just hold space for the things that have come up, and hold space for other things that you didn't acknowledge before to also come up, so that you can divinely heal that. So this is a beautiful time for vulnerability. And I just really want y'all to remember that. All right. So go ahead and get comfortable. Go ahead and sit into or stand up, lay down, whatever your body is needing right now, tuning into its need. How does it need to be loved on right now? And if you need to lay down, if you need to stand up, if you need to stretch, whatever you need to do, feel into that. And as you're making identification of where your body is making contact with the ground, I want you to feel into this place, whether it's at your feet, at your sitting bones, your back, your head, wherever you're feeling this divine connection to the ground. Feeling into this space. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Feeling this beautiful grounding energy pulling you down, pulling you in, pulling you into this relaxing state, into this energy, into this beautiful grounding energy. Feeling into this calmness, this relaxation. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Feeling like a little fish hook on the back of your pants, pulling your hips forward, your belly in, lifting your chest, taking your head up and back, allowing your shoulders to roll back and open up, feeling your heart space open up, and just this energy flowing from your root all the way through to your crown, coming out the top and stepping into that expanded consciousness, allowing yourself to connect to our Creator, feeling that connection. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Feeling this flowing energy up from your root through your sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. Feeling all of these connections, feeling your body becoming energized, feeling just that beautiful divine crystalline energy moving through your body, allowing it to come up and out. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Feeling this energetic loop, allowing your body to start activating, feeling your molecules starting to move in your fingers and your legs tingling, allowing that divine energy to flow through your body, feel your energy creating, allowing it to step into this activated place. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. As you are holding space for the things that have come up that have maybe not felt so good, I want you to place your left hand over your heart and either your right hand over your solar plexus, abdomen area, or even on your third eye, or if it feels good to go somewhere else, go with where your body is allowing your right hand to go. As you're holding space for the things that maybe didn't feel so good or you really need to sit with and process, I want you to ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? And as things come up, don't judge them, just hold space. They're not right, they're wrong, nor anything really. They are just pieces of information that are trying to help you get to your ultimate success. As you are allowing things to come up, I want you to repeat after me. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. As these things come up, I want you to start transmuting them into the next phase of what it is you're calling into existence. Feeling into that space. Allowing everything to just feel into this space, feel into this love, feel into this energy. As you're allowing this to happen, as you're allowing yourself to recreate these positive things and starting to hold space for them instead, calling into manifestation what it is you want. Repeat after me. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. And as you are holding space for these things that you're calling in, I'm going to play a track that I listen to personally. It makes my body just vibrate super high. And as the music is playing, I want you to enter into these things that you're calling into. I want you to envision living with this bountiful, healthy, joyful, and fun relationship with my son. Calling into whatever it is that you're wanting to call in, stepping into that. And I really want you to hold space for this. Let me know in the chat if it doesn't work. But I really want you to hold space for what it is and really feel into it too as well. Can y'all hear this okay? Let me know in the chat if you can. And remember, I want you to feel into it when the music gets ready to start. Feel into it, however, and if you I start to sway to this and I just feel it activating. If you feel like getting up and dancing, allow your body to feel into this. Allow your body to be immersed into what it is you're calling into existence. Let's get started. I want you all to take a deep breath in and let it out. Allow yourself to sit in the things that you want to call forward, things that you are holding space, are claiming are already done, and living with it, allowing it to fill into your space. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Allowing your body to just feel that positive, high vibration, feeling just this amazing, just overwhelming excitement and energy and just bliss. However it's showing up in your body, just sit with it, feel it, allow it to amplify. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Allowing your body to just float and take as long as it needs. If it needs more time here, allow it. If your body says, oh, it's enough, take your time in getting back to whatever it is you plan on doing for the rest of today. Just feeling into the space one last time. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Whenever your body is ready to come back, start to wiggle your toes. Start to move your feet. Stretch out your arms. Roll your shoulders. I'm floating. I don't know about y'all. So I'm going to take my sweet time getting up and going. But I pray this blessed y'all. I pray that this positively impacted you in some way. Don't forget to sign up for our free newsletter so that you stay up to date with all of our stuff, especially for that manifestation class I have that I'm about to launch. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe so that the algorithms will stop hating on me and all the good things, right, y'all? I love y'all so much. Have an amazing new moon and rest of your week. Love y'all.